We're back here in What's Up Though. Of course, together with us is my co-host, of course, and again, of course, our three lovely ladies who came from U.S., Canada, and of course, our own Philippines. We were all talking about health, beauty, and wellness. We're off cam, we've been talking about a lot of things. Yeah. And we have a hanging question right now from Pandakan with cell phone number ending at 7591. What's the question again, Dr.?
For a working person, 9 hours a day, anong ma-advise ninyo na workout kasi wala po talaga akong time mag-gym? I guess we can ask Rica about that.
Yes. Ang problem is, I think this is the most common
alibi.
Of somebody
I don't have time.
I'm busy, I don't have time. But you have 24 hours a day.
It's actually a choice, diba?
It's a choice.
It is time management.
What can you say about this guy who's have a problem of wala akong time?
Okay.
I don't have time.
First of all, you have to think when you are more energetic throughout the day, whether it be after work or before work. So that's when you make the time to work out.
So saan ka pinaka-energetic?
Yeah. Okay.
So ako, usually what I do is when I wake up in the morning, I do at least 30 minutes already.
30 minutes?
Yeah, with or without equipment. So it depends if they're part of a gym or a program, then they can be part of that. But if they want to do it on their own, then they have to know how to do the exercises properly.
Right.
Like there's a lot of apps out there and yung mga books that people follow, but they actually get injured. So it's really important to make sure you know how to do it. But if you just want it for general fitness, maybe you can start by walking. From the couch, from not doing anything, you can start walking, then walk, jog, and then jog until you build up your fitness level to a certain point. But it's always advisable to see a personal trainer that will show you the basics of the exercise.
Yeah. Also for safety, safety.
Yes.
So I mean, you were not really educated with the proper knowledge about weight loss, no? But it's more of your experience. I'm really amazed with that.
Yeah, it's more because in school, like I took human kinetics in college.
Okay.
And they teach you a lot about sports. They have a little bit about nutrition, but actually it's 80% nutrition.
Okay.
So I've always been sporty, I've always done all these things, but I'm like, why am I so big? Like there's like chunky athletic people that perform very well, but they can't get the body fat down. So you have to speed up your metabolism and all this stuff like you're talking about.
So but we have a texter again from cell phone number ending at 88771.
Okay. I'm 25 years old and ang weight ko po is 195 pounds. Ang baba na po ng self-esteem ko kasi ilang beses ako nare-reject sa work dahil sa physical appearance ko. What is your
very important,
best advice to boost my self-confidence from Bulacan? I guess this is for Miss Victoria.
She's only 17 years old.
25 195 pounds.
And 195.
Always been rejected at work.
Yeah. Well, there are many ways to actually project the confidence, no? And like I said kanina, na yung atin hindi lang about the physical health, but also the mental health, which means if he begins to think na I will do this, I can do this, I can get this job, I will do well during the job interview, then yon, pwede niyang maano yung confidence niya. I mean, madali sana kasi yun, yung pagsabihin natin na hindi, isipin mo lang. One of the mental trainings that I actually do is to tell them that, okay, imagine that your interviewer is naked.
Oh.
That's the most interesting. Ganon. Di ba parang nag-iiba na yung perception mo doon sa nag-i-interview. And tapos, meaning, sometimes naano mo yung confidence mo. This is how you build it, di ba?
Yeah.
And there are many ways, no? Thinking positive that I will be doing this job is for me, I'm going to get it, and that's it. Also part of the fact that he's 195 pounds, that he's being rejected, inumpisahan natin doon sa mental health, then let's do the physical. Slowly,
you also have to do something.
Yeah, you have to do something about it, and that's why we have somebody like Rica with us.
Rica's somebody who's 195 pounds, and that you've been rejected maybe several times at work, and for a job, you're applying for a job, and this is probably a triggering factor for you. Na, hey, you got to lose some weight. You got to do something about
Yes,
this.
you probably
yes.
have to do
And
something.
so as I was saying, this guy also at 195 should also project a little, using clothes that shows confidence.
Okay.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So what's the
there you
right
go.
clothes for somebody who's
Here, I'm
like
very
195 pounds?
Uh-huh.
Is it kailangan ba stripes na color na
No,
vertical?
Yeah.
definitely hindi, no? Definitely hindi pwede yung stripes na horizontal.
Horizontal.
I would-
No yun.
No.
Okay,
And-
sige.
And then also, you go for the vertical if you're going to use the striped shirts.
Okay.
In fact, if you're a little bit big, that illusion of the vertical lines will actually make you slimmer.
Thinner.
Is
Yeah,
it important
slimmer.
if the vertical lines are actually thick or thin, or it doesn't really matter?
Well, it depends on how you are really.
Okay.
Because you need to, it has to be proportionate. So
Okay.
the vertical lines, if you're a little bit big, you cannot use the little light
yeah, the
lines,
little-
right?
The size is
so
important.
yeah, the size
Right.
is
The size
important.
is
You
also
have to be a little thicker.
If you're a little big, go for the thicker
A little
horizontal
yeah,
lines.
thicker.
I mean, sorry,
vertical
thicker
lines.
vertical
Yeah.
lines. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you do that, I mean, you basically make yourself bigger if you
Right.
use the thinner lines.
Thinner lines, okay.
Yeah, so something like that. And then of course, try to wear the coat over your shirt. You wear a dark coat or
Dark
dark
coat,
suit
dark suit.
during the interviews. And also try as much as possible not to wear anything printed because you will look a little bit
Ah.
Oh,
larger.
printed.
Oo.
Go
How
for
about
the
colors?
plains.
The
Go
colors
for
that
the
you want to wear. What
Yes.
is it? Dahil kailangan ba light color, pastel, or dark?
Meron bang confidence colors?
Well, there are
Parang ganon?
confidence colors.
Okay.
Red definitely shows
Red,
confidence.
okay.
However, during an interview, perhaps not so much red, but rather you do the normal. Yung black or navy as a coat, as I have said, and inner is not what you're wearing is perfect.
Oh,
the color is
thank you.
perfect. yeah.
Because I had a lecture with Miss Rica.
Yes, like that. For a male, no? So these are the nice colors. These are what we call yung mga traditional colors
Okay.
during the interview. So there's nothing there's nothing glaring. There's nothing loud.
Okay.
No, just to
A little
just the colors.
subtle.
A little subtle.
And a little dark for you to look
yes, to look
smaller.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
No, I'll ask question for Rica. Rica, is that, okay, everybody wants to lose some weight. What's the best word to say for somebody who's really overweight and
Parang
just
pwede
say
mag-trigger sa
slowly
kanila.
and say na mataba ka, hindi pwedeng gano'n no? And you get to lose some weight. So what's the best word to say for somebody who wants to lose some weight?
Just start.
That's
Well,
the start.
started.
And maging turning point nila to, hey, for healthy life, I want to extend my life, I want to lose some weight. Parang gano'n.
Actually, you can't just be one word because the first word I would say is me because you're more important. But also you have to prioritize yourself. So it's actually prioritize me. So when you have that in mind, you start making changes now with your life. So say if you're going for a work interview, even if you're 195 pounds, you have to think about, okay, how do I prioritize myself? So you plan a little bit ahead before the interview. So, okay, what can I do for myself? I'll eat. I'll fix myself up. I'll do all these things. Before I present myself to somebody, you can't rush things like that. Even weight loss, you can't rush. Otherwise, you're going to go back and forth.
Okay, we have a texter again from a cell phone number 0215. Doktora.
Yes, good AM po. Ang laking tulong po ng topic ninyo today. Thank you very much. I'm a female and sobrang payat ko naman po and I don't have boobs. And ano po yung pwede kong gawin para medyo mag-gain ako ng weight? From Fairview. Ito medyo makakatulong sa atin naman si Miss Maridu.
Yes.
Diba?
Payat daw siya. So,
Kasi a lot of athletes, I think, they also have, these issues na sometimes they need to gain weight, sometimes
Yeah.
they need to lose weight, right? Okay.
Yeah.
sometimes you have to build some muscles also.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, muscle is heavier than fat. So I guess she can tell that bench pressing and most important too, after your workout, like if you can add the weightlifting into your exercise routine, and then after that, within 30 minutes, eat a portion of high protein,
High
like breast,
protein.
breast.
Hindi high fat, ha?
High
No.
protein.
Kasi gusto mong tumaba, high
Yeah,
protein.
A little more mass.
Because you know that
Yes.
you said that muscles is heavier than fats.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, protein helps to build muscle, and it's very important the timing when you take it. So within 30 minutes is perfect, and of course the portion. Sometimes that's a challenge too with the people that's already built of how much the intake of the food.
Yeah.
Yes, they have to eat a lot of protein to maintain that gaining the muscles.
Is it harder to lose weight or gain weight? I mean, based from, your clients. Do they have a hard
both
time?
are difficult.
Both are very difficult.
Because you have to change your routine. So
Yes.
if you're a weight loss, if you want to lose weight, you still have to change it. If you want to gain weight, you still have to change it. But it's the
Right.
opposite. If you want to
Yeah.
gain the proper weight, you eat more of the healthy food. So
Of
some of
course.
them think that, oh, sige, I'll have more McDonald's or more this. That's wrong, because you don't want to
Yeah.
gain more fat. You want to
Yeah.
gain more essential, molecules in your
Yes.
body, like
Yes.
like stuff that
Yes.
we will.
Although with big people, a little bit more, they're starting to have a mental problem.
Yeah.
So
Yung
kind of like
self-esteem
depression,
na
self-esteem,
Yeah.
and more really depression also. So that's a big
Because everything
thing.
comes from here. I mean,
Yeah.
you started and
Yeah.
this is
Mental.
the command center.
Yes.
And then you command your
Yes.
body
Yes.
what kind of food you're going to eat,
Right.
how
Yes.
to discipline yourself, what kind of exercise that you're going to do,
Yes.
what kind of clothes you're going to wear. You know, this is the command center.
I guess
magandang ginawa ni Rica kasi more of the brain
Yes.
muna eh. You know,
Yes.
discipline muna eh.
And that's where Miss Victoria is actually would be of a lot of help. Kasi, like, I don't know, image consultancy, it's not really just, all physical. Kasi, hindi nyo naman dadamitan personally yung tao.
Right.
You gotta educate them, This is the right thing to wear, this is the right thing to eat so you could look,
Very
prettier
good,
and,
yes.
diba? So,
Yes.
kumbaga, Skin Miss Victoria, it's more on the mind. You teach someone how to become, pleasant
Right.
when it comes to your image. And another, I just want to make pahabol dun sa question natin. She said na wala daw siyang boobs. I guess
Wala
that's
siyang
where,
boobs.
that's where you come in. Don't you think?
You know,
No, I'm
very
not,
important
I'm not
for
kidding. I'm
women
not
to have like a
kidding.
nice cleavage.
It's what he
That's one
always
probably.
lectures about.
You know, just like kay Victoria, Victoria, let's say if the patient doesn't have really that much capacity to undergo breast augmentation, let's say what kind of projection you can project naman even though makikita
Whether
yung
you're
mga-
flat-chested
yung
or
mga-
you're a
yung
little
mga
boobie.
gays, no? Kala mo sila, may boobs, pero they could project that. So how can you project that if you don't have any
Kunyari sa mga
boobs?
flat-chested,
Yeah,
how could
flat-chested,
they
how
look,
can you
a
project
little
your
more
body?
pleasant?
One of the things is you have to emphasize basically what you have, right?
Okay.
So if you're going to try to want to emphasize that, then you have to also tailor your clothes according to your body. So if you don't have that kind of, like for example, you would like to be, how do you call that, bigger.
Okay.
What you could do is not to wear loose clothes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
they seem to believe that if you keep on wearing loose clothes, you kind of like makikita din naman, no? But no, try to wear something that will basically emphasize this, and it will of course when we go to wearing the brassiere, no, you have to wear the right type of
The right
brassiere.
kind of
Right.
bra.
Yes.
Not too big, not too small.
Well, it
Di ba
has
may
to
mga
actually,
brassiere
yes.
na parang
It
yung mga
could
padding,
accentuate.
Yes, it
Yes.
can
Push-up bra.
accentuate.
Yeah.
So don't do something cover yourself up, and then the more it will be emphasized. If you try to flatten, it will flatten it.
Yeah.
So wear the right clothes.
We're just
Yeah.
Pero kung
And
talagang
also,
if you
especially
cannot-
the brassiere.
If you cannot project it that much, go to Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's where
Yeah,
Dr.
so
Tommy
we will
Of
advise
course.
you how.
Again, like I said, no, because what we do is when a client does that, basically we work together. As I've
Of
said,
course, yeah,
with
cosmetic
a
surgeons
cosmetic
and
surgeon,
image consultants.
It's really something you can't go beyond what you are given or endowed with naturally. So of course the work of
A little
Dr.
help.
John.
Yes. No, let's go back again to Rica. Rica, we know Canada and you're here in the Philippines, and then it's a big changes in your culture. Of course, the food that you madaling bumili ng food sa sa Canada because like say it's cheaper in comparison with the Philippines. Plus the quality is I think it's a little better in Canada. So now, ano mga substitute, let's say in the Philippine setup, ano mga substitute food that you can or exercise or advise here in the Philippine setting, wherein a person wants to lose some weight, just like this lady who's 995 pounds. Yeah.
Because basically, if you take out preserved foods and I don't shop at the grocery. I actually go to the market.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. So I get.
So you go to the market.
Yeah.
I mean, the wet market.
Sometimes I do, because that's where really it's fresh. But really, ideally, I would like to see the process of how they grow and the animals and vegetables, because like the most expensive fruits and vegetables like in Canada, even here it's starting to come out now, are the organic foods. Because then the chemicals are not in there. The thing is with that, they rot faster. So what I do is I cook it already right when I get it. And then I preserve it myself somehow. Either I dry it or I freeze it or things like that. So it's convenient for me. So if I want to make, say, pizza, I'll make it from scratch. I won't buy somewhere and then I'll put it in the freezer. So I actually cook my own food.
Nice
I
idea.
teach my own workouts.
So basically, you have to cook your own food.
Yeah, make your own food from
It's very
scratch.
important.
If you're gonna make a salad, maybe you could also do your own dressing, right? So you have your personalized flavored dressing, right?
And you can count the calories as well. I
Exactly.
mean, it's a lot of work to do. That's why sometimes people ask me to just prepare them a meal. That's their caloric allowance during the day. So that's a lot of work, but sometimes they want me to do that.
Well, we're running out of time, but I can say, for Margaret, can you give like a quick tips for our televiewers who really wants to, let's say, especially in sports medicine, we have a lot of athletic people here watching our shows about the best thing to do for an athlete to, let's say, is that you have to undergo massage or maybe before or after the
Actually, either or. It depends to their time. It can benefit. Even after, it's not going to hurt. Even because, so it doesn't really matter before or after.
Okay, we have a last texters from cellphone number ending at 6002, Dr.
Okay, hello Doc. Isa po akong morena. And dahil po sa stereotyping na ang basihan ng magaganda ay mapuputi, medyo bumababa ang self-confidence ko. Ano po ang advice ninyo?
Last word, siguro i-direct natin yan
Kay Miss Victoria.
Sabi niya, gusto niya pag maputi ka, you're okay.
Stereotyping.
You're discriminated.
Filipinos,
Alam mo, yung
Projection.
isa sa mga gusto ko sanang ma-correct dito sa ating perception na bilang Pilipino, kailangan pumuti tayo, no? Hindi. Ang gaganda ng mga kulay natin. Ang morena ay tunay na maganda. Yung kayong, kasi kayo
If you're Filipina,
Pilipino tayo.
that's accepted here in the
Sa totoo lang, since nasa North America ang ating dalawang guests, no, Canada and the US, the Americans, they love to tan themselves. They want to darken themselves.
Sometimes follow the culture. Because ngayon kasi uso na ngayon yung glutathione. So it's easy. If you want to get white, hindi ka ng
pero hindi ko naman syempre siya ma-fault doon, ano? Kasi talaga naman tayo, pero pag maputi, okay. However, doon kung sa self-confidence, talagang kung kaya niyang dalhin na kunyari, yung kulay niya, no? Talagang i-emphasize niya. Talagang i-emphasize mo pa yung kulay mo. At gamitin mo yung mga kulay na, yung damit mo na magpapakita yung kulay mo talaga.
Colors na lang po siguro.
Sa colors na lang. Yun yung isa sa mga pwede kong masabi.
Can you give us like 3 colors lang for Morena Beauties para po sa damit? Well, the best 3 colors that you think is,
kasi
good
yung
for
lalabas yung kulay ng the dark,
Morena.
Yung mga anything on the orange hues.
Orange, okay.
Will actually show the darker color.
Okay. And then be proud of it na lang.
Be
Dalhin mo
proud
ng
of
maganda.
it, no? And then,
nudes and browns, I think.
nudes and browns, actually magbe-blend ka dun eh.
Okay.
Magbe-blend ka dun sa kulay na yon. So, dagdagan mo ng
A little more
color. Oo, ganun yun.
So
Last
colors
word,
for
Rica.
Morenas.
One sentence for weight reduction.
Take control of your life.
Take control of your life. Very
One
good.
sentence.
Food is very, very important. And self-esteem, I guess, sleep. We never really mentioned sleep. It's very important. That's when we repair.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you so much.
And thank you very much,
Thank you.
Doctora. And if you want to catch us, you can. There's a replay tomorrow, Sunday, for our show, What's Up Doc. It will be at 12 noon. And of course, you can log on at www.johnsoncosmeticsurgery.com. And we have also a Facebook account, Johnson Cosmetic Surgery. And we have also a Twitter account,
Of course,
right?
a Twitter, and we now have an Instagram. Just
Instagram.
follow at Johnson Cosmetic Surgery. That's JANCEN Cosmetic Surgery. That's
Of course, we have again a Facebook What's Up Doc.
yeah.
Please like us at What's Up Doc. Okay? And this is Dr. John Seneca
And this is Dr. Jonas Seneca.
for another episode of What's Up Doc.
We watch the stars as we hold our hands and say how we feel much better.